Welcome back to Redcat Live, episode 135. Jeez, man, we're just swinging away this year with all kinds of new content, all kinds of new drops, and today doesn't really stray away from the norm. Listen, guys, we've been telling you guys that the Guess What's Next campaign was due to start. We've been having a lot of choices, a lot of guesses, a lot of things kind of stewing and brewing, and I'm excited to tell you that today we finally get to launch one of those three products that we promised that we're going to be dropping. For a lot of you guys that have had some pretty outlandish and wild guesses, I mean, we've had things from drones to my ultimate favorite, a Nitro Prius. I think that takes the win no matter how you slice it. But listen, today we're going to announce the winner of the first giveaway. And if you had a chance to enter the giveaway in the previous coming weeks, that means that you might have been one of those lucky people. What you're going to win is the product that we're going to show you here today. So first and foremost, let's say what's up to some of the folks in the chat. Let's make sure we don't stray away from the norm, because I know I got a lot of folks in here that are eagerly anticipating what it is that we're going to be sharing with you guys today. So first and foremost, Robert Strait from Ohio, thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Rob Kress, when does it start? I guess it starts now. Nelson B, what's up with you, man? RC Patina guy, what's up? CJ Hicks from Dallas, Yoshi Rivera, Brian Cassidy's in the house as well. The Bearded Gorilla, man, you are like my brother, bro. We're Beard Brothers. I love it, man. Bring it, bro. David M, man, what's going on? Representing Temple, Texas. I love it. Roadside RC's in the house as well, so you know he's not too far away. Who knows? He might have some cool, interesting stuff dropping in a little bit too. So make sure you check out his channel. He's got fire content for all kinds of products, not just Redcat related, but across the board. True RCer at heart. Brendan Armstrong's in the house as well. Thank you, Brendan, for stopping on by. Joe, Pure Later Party. I love it, man. Jay Kick, what's going on with you, man? Gabriel Lopez with the question mark. Don't know. I hope it's a box Chevy Donk, David says. Man, I don't know, man. You just got to wait and see what it is. Alfonso Ishida representing Drop Zones in the house. We got a lot of guys from all over the realms. We got crawler guys. We got basher guys. We got the lowrider guys all in one group. For once, you guys are in one group and you guys are hanging out. I mean, pull up a cold one, man. Just chill out with me. Let's do it. Let's hang out. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Casey, Tony, what's going on with it, man? Art Hoffer's back to back, coming back week after week. Hart, thank you so much for that. I do have to apologize, guys. I am running a fever today. I'm not feeling the greatest, but we're here. I wanted to make sure that I did not miss this drop, and I wanted to be here to make sure that we do it. So we're going to get to it. We're going to have a good time with it. So thank you guys so very much. If you guys can, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure that you are liking the channel, like the video, and you're subscribing, whether you're watching on Facebook or whether you're watching on YouTube. Always helps make sure that we get our content out to the rest of you guys and like-minded folks like yourselves that want to also learn more about our RCing. So going down the list, man, 209's in the house. We got guesses already dropping. Hot TV, man, what's up with you? Nelson B, what's good with those new drops? We'll be talking about that here pretty soon, man. 710 RCs, what's going on with you? Thank you, man. Hello from PA, the Bearded Gorilla 89 says. Nitro Prius was a great idea. See, Shane, we should do it, bro. Our resident engineer, Shane, is also not feeling very well. He's under the weather. He's also going to be helping answer some of the questions on this said product. Push this one in? Okay. Thank you. Frederick Barlow, what's going on with you, man? Brushless Sumo, someone says. Someone says, I want an Oscar action figure. You never know, man. You never know. Andrew Steen's in the house. TKTV, what's up with you? Man, so many good folks. Guys, I'm going to skip over a little bit because I want to get to the nitty gritty. There's a lot of you guys here that are watching. You guys don't have a lot of time. You might be watching on your lunch break. You might be watching, while you're in the bathroom hiding from the family because the kids are, eagerly asking you for dinner depending on where in the U.S. you are. You guys might be in the bathroom at work just trying to hide out for a little bit to watch the show. So I do appreciate it no matter where you guys are from, where you guys are watching. Thank you guys so very, very much. We appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. So without further ado, we've been working on this project for quite some time. And it's been a project that people have been asking for time and time again. People have been guessing for this one nonstop. People have been wanting to see a version of this come to fruition. And I'm excited to say that today, just might be the day that some of you guys might be happy enough to see. So, without further ado, here it is. Please welcome to the family, the one, the only. I'm not even going to say the name. You guys are going to see it first. Here you go. All right, guys. So what'd you guys think? I know that for a lot of you guys, the picture that we shared gave a lot of intuition as to whether or not it could be a mini or something super big in scale. Well, to be fair, this is the Ascent-18, a 1/18 scale version of the Ascent that we had dropped earlier this year. So for a lot of guys that have been patiently waiting, that have been fans of Redcat for many years, this isn't the first time that we've been involved with the micro crawler scene. Many, many moons ago, Redcat had offered what's called the Sumo. The Sumo was its own version of a RC crawler that kind of dated its time. It was predated to a lot of stuff that wasn't available just yet. So it kind of came out before you started seeing other brands starting to make a micro crawler. And we kind of steered away from it after some time and focused our mindset on other projects that we had coming to, like, you know, the Gen 8, the Gen 9 eventually, the lowrider scene that you guys have seen within our realms grow so well over the years. And we kind of figured that maybe now would be a great time to finally reintroduce something that, you know, could be enjoyed. Now, for a lot of folks, you might also be thinking, well, you guys are kind of late in the game. True, because the small crawler scene has grown exponentially over the last couple years, right? There's other brands, brand X, Y, and Z have been making micro crawlers, and they've been doing a good job within their own seats to be able to do them. But we also felt like our loyalists, fans, our communities have been craving something in the micro crawler scene from us. Listen, we've been hearing it going on for years. You guys have been requesting it nonstop. And I know that for a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed. It's not a lowrider. It's not a basher. It's not this. It's not that. Guys, there's still a lot of drops for the rest of the year. And something that you might actually want might still be coming in the weeks to come, if not later in the year. But right now is a time to shine for all of my awesome micro crawler fans that truly enjoy it. Now let's get into the specs on this Ascent-18. The Ascent-18 is, in essence, a 1/18 scale crawler. We realize that we're late to the small crawler scene, as I mentioned before, and as a result, we want to offer what we're calling a launch price, right? So what is a launch price? A launch price is a price that we're going to give you guys as an introductory intro to launching this product at a certain price point. Now, you may figure a vehicle like the one that we're going to drop might come at a certain price point after you hear some of the specs that I'm going to go over with you guys. So some of the specs on this 118 scale crawler is that this one actually uses ball bearings instead of bushings throughout the entire vehicle. This will ensure proper operation, and this really kind of sets it apart from some of the other 118 scale crawlers that we've actually looked at closely over the last couple years and seen grow within the communities. Another thing is that we also wanted to make sure that our crawler carried, and this one may not be new to anyone, other crawlers do this, but we wanted to make sure that we use high quality hex hardware throughout the entire vehicle. We wanted to make sure that these portal axle housings allowed for good turn radius. Being myself that was able to beat up on this product, I can tell you the turn radius on this thing is actually impressive when I compare it to a lot of my other brand X, Y, and Z 118 and 124 scale crawlers. This will absolutely help the, turn radius and navigating it on certain rocks and thereof. You do have a precision metal geared micro servo, and it is a 4 kg coreless metal gear servo. Packs a good punch, and usually a servo with this kind of power you wouldn't see typically on a crawler of this size. This crawler is a style crawler that we've already proven and have replaced in its predecessing of its previous version, so it's already been a revised servo that is going to give you more than ample power for all of your needs when it comes to this specific product. The frame rails are made of aluminum. They are 2 millimeter flat aluminum chassis, which offers a good balance of strength and performance. The lightweight allows the Ascent-18 to kind of glide over the obstacles while providing a really kind of a rigid backbone as needed for added modifications in the future. Obviously, it comes with portal axles. Our portal axles offer the benefit of increased ground clearance to reduce torque twist. Metal portal gears come standard. Ring gears and pinion gears are used to ensure that the Ascent-18 runs smoothly all the time. Transmission gears are plastic out of the box to some of the hop-ups that we already have available for it that you might want to benefit from as well. This bad boy also comes with machined aluminum spools. This is going to help maintain constant traction on all 4 tires. If the Ascent-18 finds itself in a situation with one of its wheels in the air, the other 3 will be able to do the work to go ahead and continue progressing the vehicle forward to make sure you have the best traction possible. This bad boy does come with 7 millimeter wheel hexes with an optional brass upgrade as well, which we'll show you guys here in a little bit. The aluminum capped oil-filled shocks. So this will allow some of you guys out there that want to tune it to be able to tune it a little bit better by changing the shock oil to your liking and drivability style. It does come powered by a 180 size motor, and this motor is the biggest motor that we could fit into the small profile of this crawler specifically. Additionally, there are already many other motor upgrade options on the market today that should be able to drop right into this little crawler as well. It does come with a front tilt body design, so you'll be able to open the clasp in the back and tilt it forward for easy access, and you'll be able to then take the body off and then put it back on, dropping the clasp back in, if I can, like that, and then twist it back on, and then there you go. These bad boys are going to come in 3 dimensions. You're going to see them available in the red, the blue, as well as the silver. Make sure we put them here and here and here. There we go. The car itself will come with the 2.4 gigahertz radio system, which has been proven by us for many years to work flawless for you on any given motion. We do have some hop-ups available at time of launch, something that we've never been able to do for any of our products up until today. And of course, it being the size that it is, truly makes it easier to do. So some of the upgrades that you guys are going to see is going to be things like available brass performance hop-ups, inner portal box axle box, outer portal axle box covers, servo mounting bracket, diff covers, front rear upper links, front rear lower links, steering links, center skid plate, and wheel hexes will be available in brass options at time of launch, which should be available for everyone here shortly on our website. We also will offer some aluminum hop-up upgrades. These aluminum upgrades will come in the motion of a servo mounting bracket, diff covers, front rear upper links, front rear lower links, steering links, shock bodies to add to those aluminum shock tops, caps, center skid plate, and of course a aluminum servo horn. Available steel performance hop-ups include steel transmission gear set if you want to upgrade the transmission because you might want to put something brushless in the future. Available. The Ascent is truly an amazing little crawler packed with a lot of features at the end of the day. Now, you would expect something like this, especially after seeing what's available out there from a lot of other manufacturers, to see something in the ballpark of anywhere from $150 to $125, as a vehicle ready to run. We actually don't want to do that. Our price point on this bad boy is going to be $119.99. But until May 1st, as I mentioned earlier in the show, because today's a launch party. Welcome to the launch party. And a launch party allows me the opportunity to share with you guys that from now until May 1st, you can actually get your hands on one of these for as little as $99.99. Listen, we know we're late to the game. And there's a lot of other people that are big fans in the microcrawler scene. And like myself, I own quite a bit of them already. So if you're like me and you have a lot of them, you might think to yourselves, I don't need another one. I'm not going to spend another $150 on one, especially if I already have 2 or 3 of my option. But you can actually get one for $99.99 today until March 1st. Well, then at that point, the price will go back up to $119.99. What this means is this is going to allow us to hopefully get these into the hands of a lot of you guys out there that are loyalists to the brand and or just fans of the microcrawler scene to be able to test these out and truly see what they bring to the table performance-wise and how they stack up to other products that you might already own and or maybe an opportunity to get you in the scene for a very low price of just $99. So, I mean, like, what better option can you get, right? So let's see if we can get some of the questions here really quick. A lot of folks are commenting, so I do appreciate it, guys. If you guys can help your boy out, give your boy some likes. Let's see if you guys can help me out. Let's see if we can get it going. And as I mentioned before, for a lot of you guys out there that had guessed correctly, we took all of you guys' names into one pot and wanted to make sure that we can, get a winner picked out. So before we go any further, I want to congratulate Edward Staskowski for winning himself one of our Ascents as well. He actually was one of the many people that picked a 1/18 scale crawler to be what was going to be coming next on today's show. And after putting all of those people into a list where we can do a random number generator, he was crowned the winner. So he actually has his en route right now. I got tracking information. I spoke to him earlier today. He's excited about it already. And if you didn't guess right on this one and you have some ideas of what the next 2 drops are going to be, because this is going to be a 3-round campaign, make sure that you are filling out that form with your accurate guess, because you might be one of the lucky winners in round 2 and or round 3. All right. So, guys, with that said, as I mentioned before, price on the Ascent-18 after May 1st will be $119.99, and it's available right now for $99.99. As I mentioned before, I'm going to change cameras here and give you guys more of a close-up so you guys can see the product, kind of see it more firsthand. This is the red. There's the bottom of the skid there. You guys can see the front and the servo. It is a servo on axle setup. Looks like just a mini Ascent. There's the underneath of it. Turn radius on it. There's a profile, which gives you a pretty flat skid in comparison, not giving you a lot of overhanging or areas to have it grab. The location for you to take the body off is twisting this bad boy right here to the center location, to which point then you can pull the body off and then slide it forward to take the body off. The body has this C-clamp design right here, and this little piece right here will go on the front, above the front bumper right there. So it'll just clip on. And what you're going to find when you open this bad boy up is going to be a 750 milliamp hour battery, 7.4 volts. Here's your ESC, your battery location, motor, your aluminum shock caps. And again, as I mentioned, these are oil-filled shocks. Aluminum 2mm flat rails. Little action here. So again, as I mentioned, it's available in the red color. It's also available in blue. Very similar colors to the ones that you guys found on the Ascent originally. And of course, and this one is my personal one that I've was messing with, so I do have a couple scratches on it. I do apologize, but it's also available in silver. So we have 3 color options available for you guys at time of launch. Now, for some of these hop-ups that we're talking about, here's the steel transmission gear set as an optional upgrade. As I mentioned, the portals have metal gears inside of them already, so there's no need to upgrade those. But the transmission itself, if you want to add more power, or you get to that point where you want more girth, more heavy dutiness, then you do have that as an option right there. We do have available in 2 different colors the aluminum links. We have the servo mount. Aluminum shock bodies. Steering link. And again, as I mentioned, this bad boy comes with ball bearings throughout the entire thing. So there's no, you're not going to have issues like I've seen with some of my other ones that I own when things wear out. This is the lower skid. Of course, red aluminum diff covers. Oops, there we go. There we go. And then here are the other set of links that we have. So you have fronts and rears, uppers and lowers. And then we also have them available in this bronze color. Here's the servo horn, aluminum servo horn in bronze. We will have underdrive options in the future, if I'm not mistaken. Shane, if you're in the comments, if you can answer that one for us just to be safe. Bronze servo mount. Again, more bronze stuff, the exact same things that I showed you guys in red, but in bronze color, right? So if you have something that you kind of want to prefer and see, we have those 2 color options. Here's the diff covers in bronze as well. Lower skid. Okay. Shock bodies in bronze as well. And of course, because Brasspocalypse is a thing, we actually opted to make brass hop-ups for it. But the brass, we went ahead and had them painted black with machining on them. So you can see, let me see here. I don't want to open it if I don't have to, but there we go. you can see that there's machining exposing some of the brass, because a lot of you guys out there that run brass don't want others to know you're running brass. So we went ahead and make sure we painted them a matte black finish. But these are brass diff covers, links in brass as well for more added weight. You guys can see the machine etching that was done, the machining to expose the brass. We also have portal outers. There you go. Lower skid in brass as well, because you need that low CG, the center of gravity helps crawling immensely. And trust me, this thing does great without the added weight, but just being able to have these hop-ups available at time of launch is something that I'm extremely excited about. We also have the servo bracket, mounting bracket as well in brass. And then of course the inner portal housings as well in brass. So a lot of stuff for you brass holes out there that want to use them. Oh, and of course, don't forget brass hexes also available. And the hop-ups are going to range for some of you guys anywhere from about the $10.99 range all the way up to about $29.99 for certain parts. So let's show you guys really quickly some of the hop-ups that we already have available on our website. Give me 1 second here. There we go. So go into our website. They are live right now. The hop-ups are there. Let me go up here. So servo horns run about $6.99. Red aluminum rear links, $19.99. Brass servo holder, $29.99. Portal housings for the rear, $29. Shock bodies, $11.99. So kind of gives you guys at least an idea of what these parts are going to go for separately. So they are available on our website now. If you guys want to go ahead and start picking them up, we do have them on our website. The steel transmission gear set, only $13, $12.99. You kind of can't go wrong with that. Center skid plate, $29.99 for the brass one, over $24.99 for the aluminum one. Go with the brass, you know what I'm saying? Front inner portal housings, $39.99. So that's probably the most priciest of them all for it. And then the shock bodies, as mentioned before, and the outer portal housings for the rear. So they are available right now for you guys. Let's see here. Boom. So they are available for you guys right now and available for you guys to order. There are a lot of the dealers that we deal with that are Redcat certified dealers. If you didn't know, we actually even went a step further and talked to a lot of them and have shipped quite a bit of product out this week already. And a lot of our dealers actually already have them on their shelves as of today. So I would venture to say, check in with your local hobby shop first. Always support your local hobby shop. Those brick and mortar shops are always doing their best to keep us enjoying the hobby, and they can't stick around if we're not spending money with them. So make sure that you're giving them the love and support. Make sure that if you need to find a local dealer to you, on our website we have a dealer locator that can find a dealer closest to you based off a zip code. So make sure you check in with them first, and if they don't have it, you can always order from us. Or if you have points that you want to cash in on because you're a Redcat rewards holder, now's a good time to go ahead and get that $99 down even further on buying one today. So there it is, the Redcat Ascent-18. We're excited about it. As mentioned before, introduction price, the launch price, because it's a launch party, y'all, is $99.99. And that price is good until May 1st. After May 1st, it's going to go up to its regular price, which is going to be $119.99. All hop-ups are available on our website right now and ready to ship out to you guys. So I do hope that you guys get to enjoy it. We look forward to seeing what you guys are going to be doing in the future and what you guys are going to be able to do with it. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it as much as we are. Let's see here. Rad Raf, how many teeth on the servo? I am not sure, to be honest with you, off the top of my head, but I'll make sure we get that answer later on in the comments if we can. If not, one of the engineers can help answer that here shortly as well. So as I mentioned before, guys, the Ascent-18 coming with ball bearings throughout the entire vehicle, hex drive hardware, portal axles, impressive steering angle, optional underdrive gearing will be available, aluminum chassis rails, metal ring and pinion gear, machined aluminum spools, metal portal gears, 7mm wheel hexes, a powerful 180 size motor, precision metal geared micro servo, aluminum capped oil filled shocks, a 750 milliamp hour 2S battery pack, which is included, and of course the Redcat 2.4 gigahertz radio that you guys have been using for quite some time if you have bought from us before. So now available on our website. We hope that you guys are enjoying it. We hope that you guys get one and enjoy it and have a good time with it. It's been a blast. The one I have, I've been beating up on it a lot. It's endured my torture test, so I'm pretty stoked about it, and I know that a lot of you guys out there are going to be able to enjoy it. Be it if you're going to have it on your workbench, or if you have a micro crawler set up in front of your yard, maybe you have a couple river rocks that you have laying around that you guys can make a little micro course. 1/18 scale. This thing is so small that you can literally take it anywhere with you, and that's the purpose of it, right? To be able to enjoy. So before I come back and start talking a little bit more about events coming up, let's leave you guys here. Let's show you guys the video one more time so you guys can see it in action, and then I'll be happy to wrap up with the events coming up. All right, well, check it out, guys. Someone said, was it Santos Roberto Frosto? But river rocks are smooth. Yeah, it crawled up those too, bro. Get it. So, for a lot of you guys out there, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. We've been having a lot of fun with these around here, and it wouldn't be right if we didn't have, some mall crawler action happening. So, of course, we went ahead and 3D printed some 7mm to 12mm hexes, and we had this little bad boy outfitted for that mall crawler feel. So this thing's actually completely outfitted with all the brass goodies as well. But this is just something that one of the guys that works here has been having fun. He's been beating on this thing nonstop. But before we go ahead and move forward, guys, I'm going to show you guys some of those upgrades that are installed on this bad boy, because I didn't get to do that in a previous clip here. So here we go. So here is one of ours that we actually have. One of the guys is from support, and he actually already started installing a lot of his hop-up parts on it. The hop-up parts that he went ahead and chose at this point so far is he went ahead and did a whole brass apocalypse feel to it. So we have the brass outers on the portal housings on both of them. And I believe, what is it? Brass inners as well. on the front. He went ahead and put the aluminum servo horn, the brass hexes. You guys can take a little better look there and gauge a feel for what it looks like with some of the brass already installed. He already has the brass center skid installed as well. So just kind of want to make sure you guys got to see some of these parts already installed on this bad boy. So there it is, guys. So as I mentioned before, it's an exciting time. We're finally back into the small crawler scene, and we really hope that a lot of guys start enjoying it. Guys, women, children, anyone in between can enjoy them to the maximum of their potential. We can't wait to see the videos that you guys start sharing. These have already been released to, I think, maybe 8 to 12 influencers out there, so you might be seeing some videos populate here shortly after today's drop with their impressions of it as well. So we look forward to seeing their content being released, and we look forward to what you guys end up doing with them and having fun with them. And yes, this is the Pimp My Ride version of the Ascent. So there we go. There's a regular one, and there's the redonkulous one. Just cause, there we go. Get it. I think it's just nuts. But if you ain't having fun, then why are you doing it, right? At the end of the day. All right, guys. So check it out. Let's get right back into it. You guys now know if you guys want these vehicles that are available on our website, head on over to redcatracing.com. You're going to want to look up Ascent-18. We do have a drop menu for hop-ups for that specific vehicle, which will give you all of the listing for the hop-ups that I already showed you on today's show. Changing gears. Let's make sure that we change gears here really quickly and go into these up-and-coming events. So, for a lot of you guys that are into the lowrider scene, I know that we're going to be seeing a lot of you West Coast guys this weekend because we're going to be gearing up and leaving Friday morning to Long Beach. Long Beach is going to be hosting the Lowrider Super Show. It's going to be held at the Long Beach Convention Center. If you want tickets to this event, they are available in the description of this video for you to purchase your tickets. Sorry, guys. The RC Avenue or Boulevard is hosted by Galindo's Bike Shop there. And so if you want to arrive and you want to show up and bring your RC lowriders, there's going to be a boulevard scene set up for you guys to be able to enjoy and cruise. I'll be out there with my camera equipment and photographing and taking video content to hopefully share with you guys a little bit of that next week and potentially another launch. Because as I mentioned, we got 3 back-to-back today, next week, and the week after, as long as things continue on in this realm and no hiccups are found. The event itself, like I mentioned before, tickets are available, so make sure that you guys check it out. So big shout out to Galindo's Bike Shop for hosting this one. We look forward to seeing you again out there, and it should be a good time. This next event, I do apologize because I missed it last week, but I want to make sure we give this one as much of a shout out as possible. Big shout out to Armando Flores of Masterpieces, because he's going to be out at the OC Orange County Super Show hosted by Impala's Magazine. This show is supposed to be one of the biggest shows of its kind in the West Coast. Bigger than Long Beach, bigger than Lowrider Originals. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I will tell you something for sure. He's bringing the Whittier Boulevard scene out and about for everyone to enjoy, and it's going to be epic because he's planning on pulling out all the stops. Armando Flores always brings it. Great show, great atmosphere, and he's going to have a lot of great folks out there enjoying the scene. The event itself is going to be hosted and held at the Orange County Fair and Event Center in Costa Mesa. The address is going to be 2949 Fairview Road in Costa Mesa, California. If you want tickets to this event, they are available on impalasmagazine.com. The cost is going to be on top of the entry fee for your ticket to get in. You will be charged $15 per car to register that car into their RC Lowrider competition. The Whittier Boulevard is going to be set up, as I mentioned before, by Armando Flores of Masterpieces, who's been in the game since the 80s, so he knows his stuff. since '89 to be exact. He did have a special note he wanted to make sure he handed out to people. He says, first, I want to thank Redcat for sponsoring this event. The best RC lowrider in Orange County by Impala's Magazine Super Show. He's got sponsors like Tropical Glitz, Redcat, and of course the man himself, Jevries, is sponsoring this event as well. This year he's having the Whittier Boulevard Arch and adding a 6th Street Bridge and more. The main promoter is Chino, aka Alejandro Vega from USO Car Club. This year also this year, he wants to make sure that he gets everyone's support, and wants to thank people that are coming out from all over the world to this event. He's going to have about 100 feet long of a stretch to be able to set up this Whittier Boulevard scene, which means there's going to be a lot of long cruising happening for a lot of you guys to enjoy. He wants to make sure that we give out some love to vendors and RC clubs from all over the world, such as the Netherlands, Hawaii, New York, Florida, San Diego, San Francisco, LA, Texas, and a lot more. Every RC lowrider must register if you're going to enter into the event itself. When you register, you will have a number assigned to you. That number represents your RC lowrider, and it will be used for prizes and or trophies if you are to win one. Pre-registration is $10 per RC, and you can only pre-register with Armando Flores directly. You can find him on Facebook and on Instagram. The list of people that he's got on the table as part of the cruising scene is going to be Redcat, Tropical Glitz, Jevries, Mad Style, Delegation, RC Patina Guy, Nuestra Vida Fresno, Sweet Creation, Team Yonquez, Galindo's Bike Shop, 360 Production, Scale Lowriders, RC Lowrider Interiors, Pancho Paints, and a lot more. Trophies will be picked by vendor and RC lowrider clubs. Junior trophies, Junior Best Dancer, Junior Best Hopper, Best Paint, Interior, Chassis, and Traditional. So this event is going to be one for the books. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you check it out if you are anywhere in Orange County during that weekend. All right, next up is going to be the Best of Show Magazine Redcat Lowrider Invite. This event will be going down April 7th at the Merced County Fairgrounds. 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. is going to be your roll-in time to set up. Show starts at 12 p.m. and ends at 6. General admission is going to be $15 per person, plus $5 per RC car that you want to enter. If you want more information, make sure you reach out to Chip Dog RC on Instagram. Prizes for this event are going to be sponsored by Jevries, Custom RC Lowriders, and SenCal Hobbies. All right, next up, these guys need no introduction. Delegation RCs hosting their 3rd annual RC Show and Hop. Sorry. This is going to happen Sunday, April 7th, 2024, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Southgate Park. It is $10 per car to enter. You do get 2 raffle tickets. 5th car is free. Make sure you contact Martin Lara if you have any questions. And guys, just so I'm clear, there was a note that I was supposed to give that Armando sent me just before. He has a 6th Street bridge that he's going to have there set up. He wanted to make sure to let everyone know that he's going to bring pens to allow anyone that's there to put graffiti on it, which is just a little added touch to the actual street scene. So Armando, big shout out to you, man. You're going to do big things. It's going to be a great event. Sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't miss that. Next up, it's going to be the Arizona Super Show. Arizona Super Show is obviously a great show that we have out here, usually hosted by Dixon Flannel in the previous years. I'm not sure who's hosting all of it this year, if that's going to continue on or not. But the event is continuing on. It's held at State Farm Stadium, where the Cardinals play in Glendale, Arizona. They are going to be setting up a Avenue scene, RC District and RC Avenue cruise, and it's going to be hosted by Frank Gonzalez. He's the one that was a main part in bringing that same type of scene to the previous show that we just had out here just recently at the convention center a few weeks back. So if you guys want to, enter that show and you have an RC car, we strongly recommend that you register your RC car at the ArizonaSupershow.com. It is $20 per RC car to register, and you are registering through them directly, not through who is it again? Sorry, guys. I'm running a fever, and I'm feeling it right now. Ah, where was I? Frank, sorry. You're not going to be able to register with Frank. You're going to have to register with the actual show itself, the ArizonaSuperShow.com. Some added notes for this event is going to be that it's sponsored by Skunk Hobbies, Monster Graphics, Cool Ass Mofos, RC Patina Guy, and the CCRC Customs. So thank you so much, Frank, for hosting this one. I look forward to seeing you at this event and getting some content with you guys as well. Sorry, guys. All right. One of the last ones on our list is going to be the Valley Lowriders hosting their 2024 annual picnic. This event is going to happen August 4th, 2024 from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Harlan Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. Event is free for all to come and enjoy. More information as is shared with me will be shared with you guys in the future as well. So, guys, there you guys have it. You guys now know some of the events happening in your neck of the woods. We hope to see a lot of you guys out in Long Beach this coming week. It should be a good time. You guys now know of our recent drop, the Ascent-18, available in blue, silver, and red. These bad boys are available on our website as well as your local hobby shop. So make sure that you check with your local Redcat authorized dealer. Odds are they probably already have them on their shelves and they're moving them out as we speak. If for some reason your local hobby shop doesn't have them, don't fret. We have them in stock on our website, including all of the hop-ups for them as well. We truly hope that you guys have been able to enjoy this new drop. I know a lot of you guys are like, I wanted a basher. I wanted this. I wanted that. Like I mentioned before, maybe that might be one of the things we drop next week. It might be that Prius Nitro car that everyone's been wanting, including me. So you never know. So thank you guys so very much for tuning in today. We hope that you guys have enjoyed the show. Again, I do apologize for being under the weather. I know I'm a hot mess today, but we muscled through it, and I have all of you guys to thank for it. If you guys can do me a huge favor, please drop a like. Make sure you're following, subscribing, and doing everything you can to help your boy out. It truly helps us out immensely. I'm going to leave you guys out with the video one more time of the Ascent-18. We look forward to seeing you guys in Long Beach this coming weekend. It should be all smiles, and we'll see you guys there. Peace out.